Have you been eating healthy, moving more, doing everything right, but the scale just won't move? You're not alone. Weight loss is not just about willpower or calories. There are hidden factors that can completely block your progress, even if you're trying hard. In this video, I'll break down 7 reasons you're not losing weight, backed by science, explained simply. Reason 7. You're eating more calories than you think. One of the most common reasons people struggle with weight loss is that they're eating more calories than they think. This doesn't mean they're overeating junk food or binging. In many cases, the diet looks healthy on paper, but calories hide easily. Cooking oils, sauces, dressings, snacks between meals, drinks, and even healthy foods like nuts or nut butters can add up very quickly. Portions slowly get bigger, and without noticing, the calorie deficit disappears. Liquid calories are another common issue. Drinks don't trigger fullness the same way solid food does. Smoothies, juices, specialty coffees, and even healthy drinks can add hundreds of calories without reducing hunger later in the day. When weight doesn't change for weeks, it usually means the body is at maintenance. Not gaining, but not losing either. This isn't a failure, it's simply feedback. Reason 6. You're relying too much on exercise. Another big reason is relying too much on exercise for weight loss. Exercise is fantastic for your health. It improves mood, strength, cardiovascular fitness, and long-term well-being. But when it comes to weight loss, exercise often plays a smaller role than people expect. Many people overestimate how many calories they burn during workouts. Others reward themselves with extra food afterward, or subconsciously move less during the rest of the day. The number of calories burned during exercise is usually much lower than people think. A single snack can easily cancel out an entire workout. Exercise should be seen as a support system, not the foundation of fat loss. Exercise supports weight loss, but nutrition creates the actual deficit. When exercise becomes the main strategy, progress often slows down. Reason 5. You're not eating enough protein. Protein intake is another key factor that's often overlooked. When protein is too low, hunger increases, muscle mass is harder to maintain, and metabolism can slow down. Protein helps you feel full for longer, stabilizes blood sugar, and protects lean mass while dieting. Without enough protein, the body struggles to hold on to muscle, and that makes fat loss more difficult. Protein is a key role in preserving muscle mass during weight loss. When calories are reduced, the body can lose both fat and muscle. Without enough protein, muscle loss becomes more likely, and that can slow metabolism over time. Many people eat meals that are heavy in carbohydrates and fats, but light in protein. Over time, this makes staying in a calorie deficit much harder than it needs to be. Reason 4. Your NEAT is too low. There's also something called NEAT, which stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This includes all the movement you do outside of formal exercise. Walking, standing, cleaning, fidgeting, and daily activity. When people diet, NEAT often drops without them noticing. You might sit more, move less, or feel lower energy throughout the day. The body does this as a protective mechanism. This is why some people feel stuck even though they are exercising regularly. The workout is there, but daily movement slowly disappears. Even if you're still training regularly, a drop in daily movement can completely erase your calorie deficit. Sometimes the solution isn't more workouts, but simply moving more throughout the day. Before we continue, quick pause. If you're finding this helpful and you like health content that's clear, simple, and based on real science, subscribe to Health in 7. Every video is built around 7 clear points, so you can learn fast and actually apply what you hear. Now let's continue. Reason 3. Poor sleep is blocking fat loss. Sleep is one of the most underestimated factors in weight loss. Poor sleep affects hunger hormones, increases cravings, and reduces insulin sensitivity. Even 1 or 2 bad nights can make fat loss significantly harder. You can eat perfectly and train consistently, but if sleep is constantly poor, the body stays in a stressed state. And a stressed body does not want to lose weight. You will feel hungrier and less satisfied after meals, even if you're eating enough. Another important effect of sleep deprivation is its impact on cravings. Lack of sleep increases the desire for high-calorie, high-sugar foods. Weight loss happens when the body feels regulated and safe, not exhausted. Consistent, high-quality sleep is not optional. It's foundational. Reason 2. Stress and cortisol are working against you. Stress plays a similar role. Chronic stress keeps cortisol levels high, and elevated cortisol makes fat loss more difficult, especially around the abdominal area. In small amounts, cortisol is not a problem. But when stress is constant, cortisol stays elevated, and this creates an environment that makes fat loss more difficult. Aggressive dieting, excessive cardio, lack of rest, and constant pressure to do more all increase stress. In that state, the body prioritizes survival over fat loss. Chronic stress also affects appetite and food choices. Many people experience stronger cravings, especially for high-calorie and highly palatable foods. Sometimes the reason weight isn't dropping isn't because you need to push harder, but because you need to recover better. Balance matters more than extremes. Reason 1. You're expecting linear progress. The final reason, and arguably the most important one, is expecting weight loss to be linear. The scale does not move in a straight line. Weight fluctuates daily due to water retention, salt intake, hormones, digestion, sleep, and stress. Many people quit simply because they're watching daily numbers instead of long-term trends. Progress often shows up first in other ways. Clothes fitting better, improved energy, better strength, and consistency. Fat loss is about direction over time, not perfection day to day. When expectations are unrealistic, motivation disappears, even when progress is actually happening. If weight loss feels harder than it should, it doesn't mean you're broken or lacking discipline. In most cases, it means one or more of these factors are quietly working against you. When you focus on awareness, proper nutrition, daily movement, sleep, stress management, and patience, the body responds. Fat loss is not about punishment. It's about alignment. If you want more clear, no-nonsense health content like this, make sure to subscribe to Health in 7. See you in the next video.